And we do want to welcome everybody that is tuned in on our live stream. So Kenny going to be taking care of our live stream on our Iowa Harness Racing stream on race number 1. We'll take a look at race number 1 coming up. Race 1, field of 5, 2 driver changes. Number 2, TSS Can in our house will be Will Rowland. The 5 season's goal will be Rob Anderson. These are 2-year-old Iowa sired trotting fillies. Horse number 1, MER Mini House, owned by Clayton Miller, Kinross, Iowa. Clayton Miller trains and drives. 8 outings with 1 second and 4 thirds. Last scheduled race on September the 20th was a scratch transportation. Horse number 2, TSS Can in our house, owned by Alan Jones, Florence, Iowa. Also trained by Alan Jones. Will Rowland will drive. 13 outings with 4 seconds and 6 thirds. Last race to Humboldt was 4th. Horse number 3, Tiger I Love, owned, trained, and driven by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. Has been out 12 times with 10 wins. Last race at Humboldt was 5th. Horse number 4, Blue Lexus, owned by Heidi Sainer, Selma, Iowa. Jason Telfer trains and drives. 10 outings, 1 win, 2 seconds, and 2 thirds. Last race at Humboldt was 3rd. And the 5, Season's Goal, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Kaviana Johnson, Sigourney, Iowa. Brenda Loventinsky, West Branch, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Rob Anderson will do the driving. 12 outings with 1 win, 4 seconds, and 2 thirds. That is your field of 5 2-year-old Iowa sired trotting fillies. And taking a look at some of these stallions in the state of Iowa that sired these, it is Our House. Our House stands over in Kelowna, Iowa. Tasmania over in the Drakesville area. Rolls Blue Chip down in Seymour, Iowa. And Lucas Hall now standing up by Manchester. That is your field of 5 2-year-old Iowa sired trotting fillies. $14,400 on the line. We will split our money up 45, 25, 15, 10, and 5. So if you see a 4-horse race, that will be 50%. So first place money and 5th place money will go to the winner here this afternoon. We do have a couple 4-horse races.
to get her a lollipop.
Yeah, we got Judy Rowland on the bugle from Iowa as we get set to go. Starting gate, going to move into position as we get set to go with one game. Iowa trotting filly division. Yeah. Starter Lisa Peters has called field of five. All five will race off the starting gate. And driver Rick. We get set to go with race one. 2-year-old Trot Filly. Gate is rolling. MER Many House, TSS Can in our house, Tiger I Love, Blue Lexus, and Season's Goal. Gate. As they round the far turn. And here we go, Pace and Trot. It is the 3. Tiger I Love showing her on top. Since second is TSS Can in our house. Racing in that third position is Season's Goal. And Season's Goal now going to tip to the outside. And now going to set in the 3 position. 3-horse race after the early breakers. Racing in that 4th position is Blue Lexus. And trailing the field on stride once again is MER Many House. Down the backside for the first time, headed to the quarter pole. Out on top is Tiger I Love. 32 and 3, this 32 and 3. Out on top, Tiger I Love. Racing second, it is TSS Can in our house. Season's Goal right there in third. And your top 3. You've got 3.5 lengths cover them right there as they make their complete first half of the mile. Enjoy! It's Tiger I Love with Gary Lyle. Racing second is TSS Can in our house with Will Rowland. As they come to the half. 104, 2 this, 104 and 2. Those some equal fractions right there. Now going to pick up the trot. It is Tiger I Love. Out on the front, Tiger I Love. And now tipping out. You've got a battle. TSS Can in our house. Season's Goal races third. On the 2 headed down the backside. It is Tiger I Love. TSS Can in our house. Still parked to the outside. As they head to the 3-quarter pole. It is Tiger I Love. 137, 137. Out on top, it is Tiger I Love. And to the outside, still part to the outside is TSS Can in our house. Racing third is Season's Goal. As they round the far turn, it's Tiger I Love. And to the outside, TSS Can in our house. As they curve their home, down the stretch they come. Out on top, it is Tiger I Love. Tiger I Love picking up the man. Second, TSS Can in our house. And third, Season's Goal. Blue Lexus take the 4th spot. 207 for the mile. And MER Many House off stride once again will take the 5th position. So Tiger I Love picking up the win. Outings with 11 wins for the Tasmania filly. Tiger I Love, owned, trained, and driven by Gary Wiles. It's going to be race number 2. Your 2-year-old was sired Philly for 14,000. Ludwig drive 3. I led. Race that third. Horse number 2, Moonshine, owned by Ryan Sherman, Marengo, Iowa. Right, 3 out. 1. And by throwing Grinnell, Iowa, rolling 1 start. Back on June the 28th. Watch you finishing third, 210. The 4, Ski-Doo, owned by Rolling Grinnell, Dwayne Rolling Trains and Drives. 12 innings, 6 wins, 2 thirds. Last race at Humboldt was second, 203 for fifth. That is your field of 4. Iowa side. Field of 4. Well, 1/8 of a mile from the start gate. We'll swing into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race number 2 of 15. Picking up the pace. And here we go off. And Pace and Ski-Doo showing early gate speed. On top, Moonlight Mariah racing second. Racing in third is Shy Lynn, and racing in that fourth position, it's Ryan Sherman with Pickled Moonshine. Out on top, showing the way, it's Sea-Doo Ski-Doo. Sea-Doo Ski-Doo out on top. Second, Moonlight Mariah. For the first time, headed to the quarter pole. Out on top, it is Sea-Doo Ski-Doo. Moonlight Mariah as they head to the quarter pole. 34 and 2 fists, 34 and 2. Out on top, showing the way, it's Sea-Doo Ski-Doo. Racing in that second spot, Moonlight Mariah. Racing third, it is Shy Lynn. And trailing the field in fourth is Pickled Moonshine. Sees them all. As they round the far turn, make their way down to complete the first half of the mile. Out on the front end, it's Sea-Doo Ski-Doo. Sea-Doo Ski-Doo, your race leader. In second, Moonlight Mariah as they come to the half. Out on top, it is Sea-Doo Ski-Doo. 106 fifth, 106 and 1. Top showing the way, it's Sea-Doo. Moonlight Mariah in second. In as they work off the backside, 3/4 Mariah thinking to go after your leader. It is go time as they head 3/4. You've got a battle for the race lead at the quarter pole. 139 flat. Out on top, it is Mariah. And Corey Larson out on the front, racing second. It is Sea-Doo Ski-Doo. In third, Shy Lynn as they round the far turn. On top, showing the way, it is Moonlight Mariah. As they come to the wire, Sea-Doo Ski-Doo got some pace trying to close the gap. As they come to the wire, it's Moonlight Mariah. In second, Sea-Doo Ski-Doo. In third, Shy Lynn. And fourth, we'll go to Pickled Moonshine. 2:09 for the mile for Moonlight Mariah. So Moonlight Mariah picking up the win by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trained and driven. That'll be the first lifetime win in 14 outings. First win, 2:09 for Moonlight Mariah. Moonlight Mariah, the max power out of the sealed and delivered mare. Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa, owned and bred. Corey Larson, trained and driven. 2:09 will be her first lifetime win for Moonlight Mariah. Yeah, official results for race number 2. Horse number 1, Moonlight Mariah, was your winner. Horse number 2, Pickled Moonshine, was 4th. Horse number 3, Shy Lynn, was 3rd. And number 4, Sea-Doo Ski-Doo, was 2nd. Top down, 1, 4, 3, 2. 34 and 2. 09 the mile for Mariah. Save the best for last. Good line, Mariah. The max power filling. want to thank Beretta Whittington on the bugle for the call of race 3. Thank you, Beretta. We get set to go with race number 3. Race 3, going to be your 2-year-old Trot Colts and Gildings. Bustin' Dodo going spy, Tazzy Cash, Royal King Charles, Oscillation, and Bustin' Hawk going spy. Starter moving in position as we get set to go with race number 3. Race 3 of 15. Kenny, just remember you have to pause that when he plays music. Don't have copyrights. Okay. That starter, Lisa Peters, has called for a field of 5. All 5 off the starting trot. Gate is rolling. Bustin' Dodo going spy. Tazzy Cash, Royal King Charles, Oscillation, and Bustin' Hawk going spy. All looking good. 1/8 of a mile from the start. Gate will swing into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race number 3 of 15. 2-year-old Trot Colts. And here we go. On man trotting, off stride, Oscillation. Getting out on top, showing the way. It is the 2 Tazzy Cash. Royal King Charles at the far outside is Bustin' Hawk going spy. Bustin' Hawk going spy to the outside, up to take over second. Now going to go after your race leader. Bustin' Hawk going spy, getting out on top, showing the way. Racing second is Tazzy Cash. Racing third, Royal King Charles. In fourth, Bustin' Dodo going spy, and Oscillation. Off the 2 down the backside, headed to the quarter pole. Out on top, it is Bustin' Hawk going spy with Heidi Sainer. Taking him to the quarter. 32 1/5, 32 and 1. Out on top, showing the way. It is Bustin' Hawk going spy. Racing second, Tazzy Cash. In third, Royal King Charles. Racing in that fourth position is Bustin' Dodo going spy and Oscillation. Out on top, showing the way. It's Heidi Sainer with command with Bustin' Hawk going spy. And now Royal King Charles first over, first up, tips out up to take over that third spot. And now goes after second and up to take over the race lead at the half is Royal King Charles. 104 and 3/5, 104 and 3. It is Royal King Charles. Royal King Charles to the outside. Bustin' Hawk going spy. Battles right back to the inside. Out on top. Bustin' Hawk going spy. And to the outside. Still parked to the end. Going every step to the outside. It is Royal King Charles. Tazzy Cash races third. In fourth, Bustin' Dodo going spy. In fifth is Oscillation at the 3/4 pole. 136 4/5, 136 and 4. Out on top, it is Royal King Charles. Royal King Charles and Bustin' Hawk going spy. Royal King Charles still not able to clear. Battled back to the inside. And it is still a horse race as they turn for home. Royal King Charles, Bustin' Hawk going spy. Down to the wire they come. Out on top, it's Royal King Charles with Eldon Zimmerman. Going to pick up the win. Second Busta Hawk going spy. Third, Tazzy Cash. And fourth, Busted Dodo going spy. In fifth is the 4 Oscillation. 2:08 4 fifths for the mile. 2:08 4 for Royal King Charles. First lifetime win for Royal King Charles. That will make 11 starts, 1 win, 1 second, and 5 thirds. Owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Eldon Zimmerman trained and driven to Lucas Hall out of that Cadabra mare. Marvin Bontrager, Seymour, Iowa, the breeder. It's a good one today, going for $14,400, and lifetime mark will show 2:08 4 fifths for Royal King Charles. Yep, fish results for race number 3. Number 3, Royal King Charles. Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Eldon Zimmerman trained and driven. That is a Lucas Hall 2-year-old out of the Cadabra mare. Marvin Bontrager, the breeder. 2:08 4 fifths, first lifetime win in 11 tries. Number 1, Bustin' Dodo Going Spy was 4th. Number 2, Tazzy Cash was 3rd. Number 3, Royal King Charles, your winner. Number 4, Oscillation was 5th. And the 5, Busta Hawk Going Spy was 2nd. Top down, 4-3-1-5-2. 4-3-1-5-2. 32 and 1, 104 and 3, 136 and 4, 2:08 4 fifths for Royal King Charles. On the pace, Iowa Sired, Colt and Gilding Division, field of 4. 2 driver changes. Number 2, HF Star Power will be Royal Roland. Number 3, Bradshaw will be Jason Ludwig. Horse number 1, Jack Banana, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 10 outings with 3 seconds and 4 thirds. Number 2, HF Star Power, owned by Judith Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains. Royal Rowland in the bike. 12 outings, 2 wins, 4 seconds and 3 thirds. Number 3, Bradshaw, owned by Judy Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains. Jason Ludwig in the bike. 9 outings, 1 win and 2 seconds. And number 4, Little Joe Golenspine, owned and trained by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Carrie Sturts in the bike. 8 outings. That is your field of 4. And we do want to thank Toby Johnson on the bugle for the call of race 4. Thank you, Tobe. Seen him out driving these side by side a little earlier. We get set to go with race number 4. Field of 4, 2-year-olds on the pace. Good. All right, gate is rolling. We get them paired up. 4 on the gate. A field of 4. Jack Banana, HF Star Power, Bradshaw, and Little Joe Golenspine. All looking good as they round the far turn. 2-year-old Pacing Colts and Gildings, Iowa Sired. And here we go. Off stride is the number 4, JoJo Golenspine off stride. Out on top it is the 1. It is Jack Banana. Jack Banana out on top racing in that second spot. It is HF Star Power. Bradshaw races 3rd. Little Joe Golenspine races 4th. Out on top is Jack Banana. Jack Banana, your race leader. Off the 2, down the backside for the first time. It's Jack Banana. Jack Banana, HF Star Power racing in that second spot. In 3rd is Bradshaw. As they head to the quarter pole, it's Jack Banana. 33 1/5, 33 and 1 opening quarter. Out on top, Jack Banana. Jack Banana, your race leader. HF Star Power races 2nd. In 3rd is Bradshaw. And in that fourth position, seeing them all, is little Joe Goldenspot. As they round the far turn, down the stretch they come for the first time. Out on top, showing the way, bringing them to the half. It is Jack Banana. Jack Banana bringing them to the half. 104, 104 flat. Off stride, little Joe Goldenspot. Out on top, showing the way, it is Jack Banana. Opens up by 3. It's Jack Banana. HF Star Power races second. In that third position is Bradshaw. You've got a 3-horse race off a 2 down the backside, headed to the 3/4 pole. It's Jack Banana. Jack Banana looking for that first win. HF Star Power in second. 136 flat, 136. Jack Banana. Jack Banana, your race leader. In second, HF Star Power and Bradshaw. All stable mates. Who's it going to be? Who's going to be representing Dwayne Rowland Stable? As they round the far turn, it's Jack Banana, HF Star Power. You've got a horse race as they come to the wire. Who's it going to be? It is Photo for the win. Brotherly love, you seen the look across the wire. 206 4/5. 206 and 4. We got a horse down. We need backstretch. We need backstretch. We got a horse down. Got a horse down. Goldenspot is up, walking under his own power down there, and driver Kerry Sturt's on his speed over there. results for the fourth race. Number 2, HF Star Power, your winner. That'll make 13 outings, 3 wins, 4 seconds, and 3/3. Owned by Judith Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa, Dwayne Rowland. Train, Royal Rowland with the drive and win. Number 1, Jack Banana was second. Horse number 2, HF Star Power, your winner. Number 3, Bradshaw was third. And the 4, Little Joe Golden Spy did not finish. 33 and 1, 104, 136, 206, 4/5 for HF Star Power. And up next going to be race number 5. Race 5 going to be coming up. Race 5, field of 5. 2 driver changes. Number 3, Aerial Miss will be Rob Anderson. Rob Anderson driving the 3 horse. And the 5, Bourbon Blaster will be Jason Telfer. Number 1, Lucy's Country Comet. Leased to Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. Gary Lyles trains and drives. 12 outings, 6 wins, 1 second, 1/3. Picked up a win at Humboldt on September the 20th, 206, new lifetime mark. Number 2, Lucas Girl, owned by Ames Racing, Alma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains and drives. 10 outings, 2 wins, 4 seconds, and 3/3. Last race, Humboldt was a winner in 209. Number 3, Aerial Miss, owned by Rick Hitt, C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Kavion Johnson, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Rob Anderson in the bike. One lifetime start coming at Watchier on June the 28th. Was 4th. Number 4, Blue Policy, owned, trained, and driven by Heidi Sainer, Selma, Iowa. 13 outings, 2 wins, 4 seconds, and 2/3. Last race to Humboldt was a winner, 2:15 and 4/5. And the 5, Bourbon Blaster, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Jason Telfer trains and drives. 9 outings with 3/3. Last scheduled race at Watchier on August the 30th was a scratch sick. That is your field of 5 for the race number 5. we do want to thank Lydia Tanner on the bugle for the call of race number 5. Thank you, Lydia. We get set to go. And Lydia Tanner from Knoxville, Iowa. At starting gate, moving into position, calling for a field of 5 two-year-old trotting fillies. Field of 5, Lucy's Country Comet, Lucas Girl, Aerial Miss, Blue Policy, and Bourbon Blaster. That starter, Lisa Peters, has called for a field of 5 two-year-old trotting fillies. Gate is rolling. Lucy's Country Comet, Lucas Girl, Aerial Miss, Blue Policy, and Bourbon Blaster. As they round the far turn, make their way down for the start of race number 5. Two-year-old trotting fillies picking up the trot, and here we go. Off and trotting. Off stride is the 1, Lucy's Country Comet. Getting out on top, also off stride is the 5, Bourbon Blaster. It's Lucas Girl out on top. Lucas Girl, your race leader. Racing second, it is Blue Policy. Racing in that third position is Aerial Miss. As they work around turns number 2 for the first time, head down the backside. It's Lucas Girl. Lucas Girl out on top with Eldon Zimmerman. Racing second is Blue Policy. And third, Aerial Miss. And the race is on for 4th, Bourbon Blaster and Lucy's Country Comet as they head to the quarter pole. 34 1/5, 34 and 1. Out on top, showing the way, it is Eldon Zimmerman in command with Lucas Girl. Lucas Girl out on top. Off stride, getting rough gated, is the 1, Lucy's Country Comet. Out on top, showing the way, it is Lucas Girl. All nose to tail right there, and 6.5 cover your field. It is Lucas Girl. Racing second is Blue Policy. Aerial Miss in third. Bourbon Blaster races 4th. And Lucy's Country Comet. 107 and 2/5, 107 and 2. Out on top, Lucas Girl. Pop the plugs and roll. It's Lucas Girl out on top. Racing second is Blue Policy. In third, Aerial Miss. In that 4th is Bourbon Blaster, and racing 5th is Lucy's Country Comet. Off at 2, headed down the backside for the final time. It's Lucas Girl. Lucas Girl out on top. Lucas Girl taking under the 3/4. Blue Policy in second. 141 1/5, 141 and 1. Off stride is the 1, Lucy's Country Comet. As they round the far turn, it's Lucas Girl and Blue Policy. Racing third is Bourbon Blaster, and 4th, Aerial Miss. As around the far turn, it's all Lucas Girl looking to go gate to wire with Eldon Zimmerman on the front end. It's all Lucas Girl picking up the win. Second, Blue Policy. Third, Bourbon Blaster. Fourth, we'll go to Aerial Miss. And fifth, Lucy's Country Comet. 2:11 for fifth, 2:11 and 4 for the mile for Lucas Girl. Lucas Girl on McTwenty outings with 3 wins, 4 seconds and 3/3. 2:11 and 4 has a lifetime mark of 2:09 at Humboldt. Driving double, picking up another win. This is Lucas Girl, the Lucas Hall filly, out of the Kiwi mare. Calvin Mass, Seymour, Iowa, the breeder. Third lifetime win in 20 outings. Fifth results for race number 5. Number 1, Lucy's Country Comet was 5th. Number 2, Lucas Girl, your winner. Horse number 3, Aerial Miss, was 4th. Number 4, Blue Policy, was 2nd. Number 5, Bourbon Blaster, was 3rd. Top down, 5, 1, 4, 2, 3 on the bottom. 34 and 1, 107 and 2, 141 and 1, 211 for fifth. for Lucas Girl. That will make her third lifetime win in 11 outings. Up next, going to be race number 6. Field of 4, one driver change. Ozzy B will be Jason Ludwig. Jason Ludwig driving the 1, Ozzy B. Owned by Stephon Mitchell, DeBerry, Texas. Dwayne Rowland trains. Jason Ludwig in the night. One start coming at Watch here back on June the 28th was for number 2, Rescued Honor. Owned by Royal Marlboro, Grinnell, Iowa. Royal Rowland trains and drives 10 outings with 5/3. Last race, Humboldt was 5th. Number 3, Sunshine Shabu. Owned by Corey Caitlin Larson, Marshtown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains and drives 13 outings, 2 wins, 6 seconds, and 3/3. Last race, Humboldt was 2nd. And number 4, Kissin' Princess. Owned by Connie and Judith Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives 10 outings, 6 wins, 1 second, 1/3. That is your field of 4 2-year-old Iowa sires on the Pace Filly Division. Here we do want to thank Stan Ellsworth on the bugle for the call of race 6. Thank you, Stan. We get set to go with race number 6. Race 6 coming up. Field of 4 2-year-old pacing fillies, the girls. Head starter Lisa Peters picking up a field of 4. Gate is rolling. 2-year-old Iowa sire Pace and fillies. Aussie B, Rescued Honor, Sunshine Shaboom, and Kissin' Princess. All looking good. 1/8 of a mile from the start gate. Will swing into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race 6 of 15. Picking up the pace. And here we go on, man. Pace and it's Kissin' Princess showing early speed to the outside. To the inside, off stride is Aussie B. Aussie B off stride. Out on top, it's Kissin' Princess. Kissin' Princess out on top. Racing second is Sunshine Shaboom. Racing in that third position is Rescued Honor. And in that fourth spot, seeing them all, is Aussie B. Off at 2, headed down the backside to the quarter pole. Out on top, it's Kissin' Princess. Kissin' Princess taking them to the quarter pole. It's Kissin' Princess. 31 seconds, 31. Out on top, Kissin' Princess. Racing second is Sunshine Shaboom. In third, now closing the gap, is Rescued Honor. All right, there you got 4.5. 5 lengths cover your top 3. And seeing them all is Aussie B. As they race down to complete the first half of the mile on the front end, showing the way it's Dwayne rolling with Kissin' Princess. Kissin' Princess out on top. 102, 102 to the half. Out on top, showing the way. It is Kissin' Princess. Racing second is Sunshine Shaboom. Racing third, it is Rescued Honor. Off and 2 down the backside for the final time. Out on top, showing the way in is Kissin' Princess. Kissin' Princess, your race leader. In second is Sunshine Shaboom and Rescued Honor. As they head to the 3/4 pole, it's Kissin' Princess. 134 2/5, 134 2. As they roar turns 3 and 4 for the final time, it's Kissin' Princess opens up by 2. And Sunshine Shaboom trying to close the gap as they round the far turn. Down the stretch they come. Out on top, it's Kissin' Princess. Kissin' Princess. Kissin' Princess. Gonna pick up the win, gate to wire. Second, Sunshine Shaboom. Third, Rescued Honor. And Aussie B, looking to finish the mile, will be fourth. 2:03 1/5, 2:03 and 1 for the mile. Working on finishing the mile is Aussie B with Jason Ludwig. Will be fourth. Princess, owned by Connie and Connie and Judith Rowland, trained and driven by Dwayne Rowland. And official results for race number 6. Number 4, Kissin' Princess, picking up the win. The Max Power Billy and the Rock and Roll Heaven mare. Connie and Judith Rowland, the breeders. Trained and driven by Dwayne Rowland. Number 1, Aussie B was 4th. Number 2, Rescued Honor was 3rd. Number 3, Sunshine Shaboom 2nd. And the 4, Kissin' Princess, your winner. 31 to the quarter, 102 to the half, 134 2 to the 3/4, 203 1/5 for Kissin' Princess. Has a lifetime mark, 201 4/5. And that makes 7th win in 11 outings. Yeah, race number 7 coming up. This will be your 2-year-old Trot Colts and Gildings. Field of 5. Number 1, LT Striker will be Will Rowland. Number 5, Bust a Peach Golden Spy, Ryan Sherman. Number 1, LT Striker, owned and trained by Al Jones, Florence, Iowa. Will Rowland doing the driving. 13 outings, 2 wins, 2 seconds, 3 thirds. Horse number 2, Bustin' 2-2 Golden Spy, owned by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Kathy Raymond trains. Kerry Sturts in the bike, 7 outings with 1 third. Horse number 3, DJ's Lucas, owned by Jason Ludwig, Grinnell, Iowa. William Ludwig, Waterloo. Tanya Roland Ludwig, Waterloo. Sally Ludwig, Cedar Falls. Jason Ludwig trains and drives. 12 outings, 1 win, 5 seconds, and 2 thirds. Last race, Humboldt was third. Number 4, All Luca, owned, trained, and driven by Jim Reese, Bedford, Iowa. 11 outings, 4 wins, 2 seconds, 3 thirds. And the 5, Bust a Peach Golden Spy, owned and trained by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa, and Ryan Sherman in the bike. 8 outings. That is your field of 5, 2-year-old Iowa sired colt and gelding division on the trot. Here we do want to thank Brian Bullenkamp, Agency Iowa, on the bugle for the call of race 7. Thank you, Brian. We get set to go with race 7 of 15. Once again, we do want to thank you for coming out and supporting Iowa Harness Racing. Iowa Harness Racing, we kicked it off early back in Memorial Day. Yeah, back in Memorial Day. The seasons went in a hurry, and these are our final 2 races of the 2025 season. People are already starting to get their babies going and broke and going for 2026. And our banquet going to be on Saturday, November the 22nd at the Holiday Inn on Merle Hay in Des Moines. To invite you, anybody can come. Enjoy a great day of Iowa Harness Racing and Awards Banquet going on November the 22nd. Starter Lisa Peters has called for a field of 5 2-year-old trotting colts and geldings, Iowa sired. Who's your win? Broadway or Bust, Lucas Hall, and Broadway or Bust, another Lucas Hall, as we get set to go. $14,400 on the line. Divide our money up in Iowa, 45, 25, 15, 10, and 5. You race in the state of Minnesota or pari-mutuel track, they go 50, 25, 12, 8, and 5. All 5 going to be off the gate, all looking good as the gate works over in turns 3 and 4 for race number 7. Glad to have anybody tuned in watching on our live stream. Gate swings into the head of the stretch, and we get set to go. 2-year-old trot for colts and geldings, picking up the trot. DJ's Lucas showing early gate speed, getting out on top, showing the way. DJ's Lucas racing second. It is LT Striker. He racing in that 3rd position as All Luca, and getting a little rough gated is Kerry Sturts. Not Kerry, the horse, Bustin' 2-2 Golden Spy off stride. As they work off and 2 down the backside for the first time, it is DJ's Lucas. They just sold his full brother up in Minnesota, and he takes him to the quarter pole. It's DJ's Lucas, the Lucas Hall. Out on top, showing the way. Out on top, it is DJ's Lucas. 33 seconds, 33 flat. And the opening quarter, it's DJ's Lucas trying to distance the field early. Opens up by 6. Racing second. It is LT Striker in 3rd. All Luca as they come to the half. It's DJ's Lucas. 6 to the half, 106. It's DJ's Lucas, LT Striker, and All Luca. All Luca now up to battle for that second spot. Down the backside, headed to the three-quarter pole. Out on top, showing the way, it is Jason Ludwig with DJ's Lucas. All Luca on the way up to take over second. Out on top, and All Luca now going to go after DJ's Lucas, a pair of Lucas Halls. You've got a horse race on the front. DJ's Lucas and All Luca as they round the bar turn. All Luca to the outside, to the inside, DJ's Lucas. Down the stretch they come. You got a horse race as they come to the wire. DJ's Lucas and All Luca as they come to the wire. It is Photo for the win. That's a close one. Third, LT Striker. Fourth will go to Busta Peach Going Spy. And fifth, going to Bustin' Tutu Going Spy. And number 3, DJ's Lucas, picking up the win. Number 3, DJ's Lucas. By Nostril. Good race right there for your 2-year-old trotting colts and gilded. So DJ's Lucas picking up the win, owned by Jason Ludwig, Grinnell, Iowa, William Ludwig, Waterloo, Tanya Roland Ludwig, Waterloo, Sally Ludwig, Cedar Falls, Jason Ludwig, trained and driven. He is a Lucas Hall, out of a muscle mass mare. Breeder Joseph Mullet was the breeder. DJ's Lucas sold his full brother Tuesday. Yeah, fish results for race 7. Number 1, LT Striker was 3rd. Number 2, Bustin' Tutu Going Spy was 5th. Number 3, DJ's Lucas, your winner. Number 4, All Luca was second. And the 5, Bust the Peach Going Spy was fourth. Top down, 3, 5, 1, 2, 4 on the bottom. As we move on to race number 8, we will get you official timing on race 7 coming up here in just a minute. Race 8, field of 4, 1 driver change. Number 4, Landmark Legend, Jason Ludwig in the bike. Number 1, Thunderstruck Yankee, owned by Corey Caitlin Larson, Marshtown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains, Brian Larson in the bike. 14 outings, 5 wins, 4 seconds, 2 thirds. Last race, Humboldt was 6th. Number 2, Get Your Head Down, Roy, owned by Lindsay Rucker, Sorrento, Florida. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction, Curtis Carey trains. Will Roland in the bike. 13 outings, 4 wins and 4 thirds. Picked up a win at Humboldt, 204 4 fifths. Number 3, Bingo Was His Name, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 11 outings, 7 wins, 2 seconds, 1 third. Coming off a win as well as the last 2 at Humboldt. Number 4, Landmark Legend, owned by Judith Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains. And Jason Ludwig in the bike for Landmark Legend. That is your field of 4. 1, the half and 101 and 4, 134 and 1 to the 3/4, 206, new lifetime mark for DJ's Lucas. 206 the mile for DJ's Lucas. We get set ready to go with the 8th race. As they pick up the pace, and here we go, race number 8 off, and Pace and early gate speed. Bingo was his name-o. Bingo was his name-o out on top, showing the way, racing second, Thunderstruck Yankee. Racing third, get your head down, Roy. And racing fourth is Landmark Legend. As they work on the 2 is get your head down, Roy. Get your head down, Roy. Puts his head down, and he is all pace today. Pace down the backside, headed to the quarter pole. Out on top, showing the way, it is Dwayne Rowland with Bingo was his name-o. Taking him to the quarter. 31 3/5, 31 and 3. Out on top, showing the way, it is Bingo was his name-o. Racing second, get your head down, Roy. In third is Thunderstruck Yankee. And racing in that 4th position is Landmark Legend. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end, showing the way, it's Bingo was his name-o. Bingo was his name-o, going to bring him to the half. It's Bingo was his name-o. Minute 3/5, minute 3/5. Out on top, showing the way, it is Dwayne Rowland with Bingo was his name-o. Racing second, get your head down, Roy. Thunderstruck Yankee races third, and in that 4th position, and Landmark Legend off the 2 down the backside, headed to the 3/4 pole. Final trip down the backside, Bingo was his name-o. Bingo was his name-o out on top, get your head down, Roy. Races second. 131 4/5, 131 and 4. Out on top, showing the way, it is Bingo was his name-o. Get your head down, Roy. Get your head down, Roy, in second. You've got a 2-horse race, and now the race is on for third. Thunderstruck Yankee, and to the outside is Landmark Legend, but it's Bingo was his name-o. Bingo was his name-o, picking up the win. Second, get your head down, Roy. Third, Landmark Legend, and 4th, Thunderstruck Yankee. 201 flat for the mile, for Bingo was his name-o. Bingo was his name-o, by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa, Dwayne Rowland, trained and driven. That'll make 12 outings, 8 wins, 2 seconds, 1/3. Bingo was his name-o. The max power out of the Royal Majestic mare, Connie Rowland owned and bred. Bingo was his name-o. 201 as a lifetime mark of 2 minutes, 4/5. Number 3, Bingo was his name-o, was a winner, 201. Number 1, Thunderstruck Yankee, 4th. Number 2, Get Your Head Down, Roy, 2nd. Number 3, Bingo was his name-o, your winner. And the 4, Landmark Legend, was 3rd. Top down, 4, 2, 1, 3. 31 and 3, a minute and 3/5. 131 and 4, 201 for Bingo was his name-o. Has a lifetime mark of 2 minutes and 4/5. 8th. And make 12 outings with 8 wins. Fort Bengo was his name-o. And up next is going to be race number 9, 3-year-old. So we move into 3-year-old Iowa sire. This will be your 3-year-old Trot and Fillies. Field of 5, number 1, LT Wendy, owned by, or at least 2, Alan Jones, Florence, Iowa. Alan Jones trains. Will rolling in the bike, 11 outings, 3 wins, 2 seconds, 1 third. Last race, Humboldt was 3rd. Horse number 2, Wind Wedge, owned by Jada Long, Clinton, Wisconsin. Justin Amundsen trains. Rob Anderson in the bike, 11 outings, 8 wins, and 1 third. Has won its last 3. New lifetime mark at Humboldt. Number 3, Must Have Mind to Go and Spy. Owned and trained by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Kerry Sturts in the bike. 13 outings, 2 wins, 6 seconds, and 1 third. And we do have a driver's change. Royal Roland will drive the number 3. Royal Roland driving the number 3. Must Have Mind to Go and Spy. Number 4, Aqua Marie Pock. Leased to Mindy Tedrow, Urbandale, Iowa. Ryan Sherman trains. Ryan Sherman in the bike. 2 outings with 1 second. Last race, Humboldt was 4th. And the 5, QT Love, owned, trained, driven by Gary Laws, Libertyville, Iowa. 10 outings, 2 wins, 1 second, 1 third. That is your field of 5. 3-year-old Iowa sire, Trot and Fillies. Yeah, we do want to thank the lovely Carol Ann Huffman. Happy birthday, playing the bugle. Carol Ann Huffman on the bugle, and wish her a happy birthday. Happy birthday, the lovely Carol Ann. Said she was 21. She's going to have a good stiff drink tonight. As around the far turn, off stride is the one, LT Windy. And here we go, off and trotting. Getting out on top, you've got a battle Wind Witch along with the three. Mind Going Spy. Out on top, Wind Witch racing second. Mind Going Spy racing in that third position. It is QT Love racing fourth. Ryan Sherman with Aquamarine Park, and seeing them all is LT Windy. On the two down the backside for the first time, it is Wind Witch. Out on top, Wind Witch, your race leader. Racing second is Mind Going Spy. 30 seconds, opening quarter. Out on top, it's Wind Witch. Racing second is Mind Going Spy. Racing in that third position is QT Love. In fourth, Aquamarine Pack, and fifth, LT Windy. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. Out on the front is Wind Witch. Wind Witch, your race leader. As they come to the half, Rob Anderson in command. Now LT Windy up to try to take over that fourth position from Aquamarine Pack. 59 3/5, 59 3 quick fractions. It's Wind Witch out on top. Wind Witch, your race leader. Racing in that second spot, it is Mind Going Spy. In third, QT Love. In fourth is LT Windy, and fifth is Aquamarine Pack. On the two down the backside, headed to the three-quarter pole. Out on top, it's Wind Witch. Racing second is Mind Going Spy. In third, QT Love. At the three-quarter pole, it is Wind Witch. 131 3/5, 131 3. Wind Witch out on top, Mind Going Spy in second. In third is QT Love. In fourth is LT Windy. As they round the far turn, it is Wind Witch out on top, Mind Going Spy looking to close. As they turn for home, Wind Witch and out. As they come to the wire, Mind Going Spy, late surge as they come to the wire. It is Wind Witch and Mind Going Spy. Photo for the win. 2:03 4/5, 2:03 4/5 for the mile. And it is the 3, Busted Mind Going Spy, picking up the win, 2:03 4/5, be a new lifetime mark for the 3. The Broadway Bus Billy out of the Workforce Mare, Kathy Raymond owned, trained, and bred, Busted Mind Going Spy. That'll make its 5th lifetime win in 23 outings. And this year, 14 outings with 3 wins, 6 seconds, and 1/3 for Busted Mind Going Spy. Yeah, official result for race number 9. Number 1, LT Windy was 4th. Number 2, Windwitch was 2nd. Number 3, Busted Mind Going Spy, your winner. Number 4, Aqua Ray Pop was 5th. And the 5, QT Love was 3rd. Top down, 4, 2, 1, 5, 3 on the bottom. 30 seconds to the quarter, 59 and 3 to the half, 131 and 3 to the 3/4, 2:03 4/5 for Busted Mind Going Spy. That'll be a new lifetime mark for Busted Mind Going Spy. The Broadway Bus Billy. Up next is going to be race number 10. And race number 10 coming up, 3 rolls on the pace. This will be your filly division. Field of 4, no changes. Horse number 1, Eva Star, owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshtown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains and drives. 12 outings, 5 wins, 3 seconds, 3 thirds. Last race at Humboldt was a winner in 2 minutes. Horse number 2, Small and Sneaky, owned by Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland in the bike. 5 outings with 1 third. Last scheduled race at Watch here on August the 17th was a scratch 6. Number 3, CCCC, owned by Connie and Judith Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 2 starts with 1 win. Last race to watch here was 2nd, place 1st. And the 4, Keep Thinking, owned by Mike Conti, Yorktown, Iowa. Joseph Rico Jr. in Westbury, New York. Mike Conti trains. Robert Anderson in the bike. 12 outings, 2 wins, 5 seconds, and 3 thirds. Last race Humboldt was 3rd. And starter Lisa Peters is called for a field of 4. It is rolling. As around the barn turn, make your way down for the start of race number 10. Race 10 of our 15 race program. Picking up the pace, and here we go off, and pacing. It's the 4, Keep Thinking, showing early speed to the outside. Eva Star down to the inside. You've got a battle for the top. It is Eva Star. Eva Star out on top. Keep Thinking racing second, racing in that 3rd position. It is Dwayne Rowland with CCCC. And seeing them all is Small and Sneaky. Off the 2 down the backside for the first time. Out on top, it's Corey Larson with Eva Star. Eva Star out on top, taking them to the quarter. 30 and 1/5, 30 and 1. Opening quarter for Eva Star. Racing second, it is Keep Thinking. Racing in that third position is CCCC. CCCC racing third and seeing them all. It is Small and Sneaky. As they round the bar turn, make their way down, quick first half of the mile on the front end, showing the way. It's Eva Star. Eva Star with Corey Larson bringing them to the half. It's Eva Star at the half. Minute 4/5, minute 4/5. Out on top, Eva Star racing second is Keep Thinking. In third, CCCC. All three right there. And now CCCC. Thinking about tipping out and also going to flush to the outside is Keep Thinking. Off the 2 down the backside. Headed to the quarter pole out on top. And headed to the 3/4 pole. You've got a horse race, Eva Star and Keep Thinking. 132, 1/5, 132 and 1. Out on top, it is Eva Star. In second, Keep Thinking. In third is CCCC. As they round the bar turn, down the stretch they come, Eva Star. Eva Star out on top as they come to the wire. Eva Star, Keep Thinking. It is Eva Star picking up the win. Second, we'll go 2:01 the mile. Keep Thinking in second, CCCC in third, and working on finishing the mile is Small and Sneaky will be fourth. Quarter at 30 and 1, the half in a minute and 4/5, 3/4 in 1:32 and 1, the mile 2:01. For Eva Star. Eva Star, your winner, owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson, trained and driven, bred by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. That'll make 13 outings, 6 wins, 3 seconds, and 3/3 for the Max Power filly. Number 2, Small and Sneaky, was 4th. CCCC, the 3-horse, was 3rd, and the 4, Keep Thinking, was 2nd. Top down, 1, 4, 3, 2. 30 and 1, 1 minute and 4/5, 132 and 1. 2:01 the mile for Eva Star. Eva Star has a lifetime mark 2 minutes at Humboldt last week and the week prior, so that is 3 in a row for Eva Star. Up next going to be race number 11. This will be a 3-year-old Iowa sired on the trot. We do have 2 driver changes, and we do have a late scratch. Late scratch in the 11th, the number 3, Buster First Going Spy. There'll be a judge's scratch on the number 3, Buster First Going Spy scratch. Number 1, Southern Award, owned by Amos Hines, Friars, Louisiana. Amos Hines trains Royal Rolling in the bike. Been out 10 times with 2/3. Last race, that Humboldt was 3rd. Horse number 2, Kinky Cobra, owned and trained by Al Jones, Florence, Iowa, Will Rowland in the bike. Been out 11 times with 2 wins, 1 second, and 4/3. Last race, Humboldt was 3rd. Number 3, Buster First Going Spy is a scratch. Number 4, M.E. the Gentleman, owned, trained, and driven by Clayton Miller, Kinross, Iowa. Been out 6 times with 2/3 and was scheduled to race at Humboldt. Was a judge's scratch, refused the gate on 9/21. And the 5, Tuffy Dodger, owned, trained, and driven by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. 12 outings, 2 wins, 1 second, and 2/3. Last race, Humboldt was 5th. Coming to on tonight, Marie Tendero on the bugle for the call of the 11th. Thank you, Marie, as we get set to go with race 11. Field of 4, Southern Award, Kinky Cobra, Emmy and the Gentleman, and Tuffy Dodger. Once again, we do want to thank everybody tuning in, watching on our live stream from the Wapello County Regional Fairgrounds here in Eldon, Iowa. The Old Iron Show got all kinds of cool things going on, cutting up logs, doing a little thrashing, picking corn over on the back stretch with the poppers. And that corn is all gone. You can see the whole little track, the training track over there, and they are already put the plows in and tilling her up. getting her ready for winter. And they'll spread some fertilizer on it. They'll have a booming crop coming up in 2026. A lot of farmers being very happy with what they're seeing, picking the corn. They're actually picking ear corn over there. If you're got any squirrels or anything you're wanting to feed, $10 a bag. You can stop out and pick up ear corn, freshly picked in bags, $10 a bag out at the old iron show. It looks like that Rick Peters is a new owner of a brand new snap-on screwdriver. All right, gate is rolling. Field of 4. 3-year-old trotters, trotting colts. As they round the far turn. Get ready for race 11. Picking up the trot. And here we go off and trotting. Tubby Dodger showing early speed to the outside. Through the middle is Kinky Cobra. Off stride is the 4, Emmy the Gentleman. Out on top showing the way, it is Tubby Dodger. Tubby Dodger out on top, racing second, it is Kinky Cobra. Racing in that third position, it is Southern Award. On the 2 down the backside, Tubby Dodger. Now making the pull to the outside, it's Kinky Cobra. Kinky Cobra now going to move to the outside and trotting on. Kinky Cobra going to take him to the quarter. Kinky Cobra out on the front. 33 3/5, 33 3. It is Kinky Cobra. Racing second, Tubby Dodger. In third, Southern Award. As they round the far turn. Out on top, it's Kinky Cobra. Kinky Cobra, your race leader. Tubby Dodger in second. Racing third is Southern Award. As they make their way down, it's Kinky Cobra with Will rolling in command. Kinky Cobra out on top, bringing them to the half. 104, 104. It's Kinky Cobra. Racing second is Tubby Dodger. Southern Award in third. Racing fourth, Emmy the Gentleman. As they work on the 2 down the backside, Kinky Cobra on the 2 down the backside, headed to the 3/4 pole with Will Rolling, trying to distance them early as they head to the 3/4 pole. Out on top, Kinky Cobra, and now Southern Award tips out up to battle for second. 135 3/5, 135 3. Looking to bring it home. Kinky Cobra. Kinky Cobra out on top. Showing the way with Will rolling in command. You've got a battle for second. Tubby Dodger and Southern Award as they round the far turn. It's all Kinky Cobra. Gonna stay flat today. He is gonna be your winner. Kinky Cobra picking up the win. Tubby Dodger in second. Third will go to Southern Award, and fourth, Emmy the Gentleman off stride at the wire. 2:04 4/5 for Kinky Cobra. That'll be a new lifetime mark for Kinky Cobra. Owned, trained by Al Jones, Forest, Iowa. Will Rolling with the drive and win. That'll make 12 outings with 3 wins, 1 second, and 4 thirds. Kinky Cobra, the South Wing Cobra. Out of the Guccio mare, Eldon Bontrager, Seymour, Iowa, the breeder. Number 1, Southern Award was third. Number 2, Kinky Cobra, your winner. Number 3, Buster First Go and Spy was Scratch. Number 4, Emmy the Gentleman was fourth. And the 5, Tuffy Dodger was second. Top down, 3-1, Scratch, 4-2 on the bottom. 33 and 3, 104, 135 and 3, 204, 4 fifths for Kinky Cobra. Kinky Cobra, that's 6th lifetime win in 21 outings for Kinky Cobra and 3rd in 2025. Up next, race number 12, 3-year-old Iowa sired on the pace. This will be your Colton Gilding division. Field of 4. Horse number 1, Mark Set Go. Owned by Connie Roland Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Roland trains and drives 10 outings with 3 seconds and 2/3. Number 2, Don't Think Just Throw. Owned by Mike Conti, Yorktown, Iowa. Mike Conti and Joseph Rico Jr., Westbury, New York. Mike Conti trains and drives 12 outings with 3 seconds, 2/3. Horse number 3, Mark from Heaven, owned by Connie and Judith Roland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Roland trains. Jason Ludwig in the bike. 9 outings, 1 win, and 3/3. And 4, Chips Power, owned by Corey Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains and drives. 12 outings with 4 wins, 2 seconds. That is your field of 4. 3-year-old Iowa sired on the pace, Colt and Gilding division. Eldon, Iowa on the bugle for the call of the 12. Thank you, Marianne. We get set to go with the 12. And starter Lisa Peters is called for a field of 4. 3-year-old pacing Colts and Gildings. Fifth field of 4, mark, set, go. Don't think, just throw. Mark from Heaven and Chips Power all off the gate. Field of 4. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race number 12 of 15. Picking up the pace. And here we go, off and Pace showing early speed to the outside as Chips Power down to the inside. Is Mark, set, go. Mark, set, go, getting out on top, showing the way. Racing second is Chips Power. Dropping in that 3 position, it is Mark from Heaven. And racing fourth, Don't Think, Just Throw with Mike Conte. Off and 2 down the backside for the first time. Out on top, showing the way, it is Dwayne Rowland in command with Mark, set, go. Mark, set, go. Chips Power getting that 2-pocket trip as they head to the quarter pole. 30 and 3 fifths, 30 and 3, opening quarter, 30 and 3 fifths. Out on top, showing the way, it is Chips Power now taking the top. Chips Power, Mark, set, go, races second. In third, Mark from Heaven. And racing in that 4th position, it is Don't Think, Just Throw. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. Yet on the front, it's Chips Power. Chips Power bringing them to the half. Chips Power. 101 and 1 fifth, 101 and 1. Out on top, Chips Power, Mark, set, go in second. Mark from Heaven races third. And fourth, Don't Think, Just Throw. As they work off of turn 2, headed down the backside for the final time, Mark, set, go, has company, stablemate. It is Mark from Heaven. Mark from Heaven makes the pole to the outside, up the battle. As they head to the 3/4 pole. Out on top, 132, 4 fifths, 132 and 4. It is Chips Power. Chips Power out on top, racing second. It is Mark from Heaven. Mark, set, go in. Don't Think, Just Throw. As they round the far turn, it is all Chips Power. Chips Power picking up the win. Mark from Heaven in second. Mark, set, go third. And fourth, Don't Think, Just Throw. 201 and 3 fifths. 201 and 3 for the mile for Chips Power. Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshtown, Iowa owned. Corey Larson trained and driven 201 3 fifths for Chips Power. The max power out of the sealed and delivered mare. Horse number 1, Mark, set, go, was third. Horse number 2, Don't Think, Just Throw, was fourth. Number 3, Mark from Heaven, was second. And the 4, Chips Power, your winner, top down. 3, 4, 2, 1. 30 and 3, 101 and 1, 132 and 4. The mile, 201 and 3 fifths for Chips Power. And up next can be race number 13. Number 1, Lady Cobra, trained and driven by Jim Reese, Bedford, Iowa. 2 outings, 1 third in 2025. Last raced here at Eldon during the fair was 6th. Horse number 2, Cow Chips Come a Dancin', owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains and drives. 11 outings with 2 seconds and 5 thirds. Last race at Humboldt was 4th. Horse number 3, ME1 Lady, owned by Fernandez Miller, Kelowna, Iowa. Ryan Sherman trains and drives. Been out 13 times, 2 wins, 1 second and 3 thirds. Last race at Humboldt was 2nd place first. Number 4, Busted Can Go and Spy, trained by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Amos Hines in the bike. 12 outings with 1 third. Last race at Humboldt was 5th. And the 5, Sassy Boss, trained and driven by Clayton Miller, Kinross, Iowa. 4 outings. Last race at Humboldt was 4th. That is your field of 5 for the 13th. This is your 3-year-old filly trot. Yeah, we do want to thank Kathy Shipley on the bugle for the call of the 13th. Thank you, Kath. Hoka, Missouri. Kathy Shipley is set to go with the 13th. Next starter, Lisa Peters, is called for a field of 5 3-year-old trotting fillies. Going for $14,400 as we get set to go with the 13th. Race 13 of 15. Tomorrow, 12:30 post time, racing action right here for overnight racing. That'll be the final race of the Iowa season. Kicked it off back in May. Wrapping it up right here at the Wapello County Regional Fairgrounds for the Old Iron Show. As around the far turn, make their way down for the start of race number 13. Picking up the trot, and here we go. Off and trotting, Lady Cobra showing early speed. Lady Cobra out on top, racing second. It is Emmy What a Lady in third. Cowchips coming dancing. Racing in that fourth position. It is Amos Hines with Bustic and Going Spy. And in fourth is Sassy Boss. On the two, headed down the backside for the first time. It is Lady Cobra. Lady Cobra out on top with Jim Reese in command. Racing in that second spot. It is Ryan Sherman with Emmy What a Lady. Emmy What a Lady races second. And third, Cowchips coming dancing. 32 3/5, 32 3. Out on top showing the way. It is Lady Cobra, the Southwick Cobra filly. Out on top, you've got about over second. To the outside is Cowchips coming dancing. Cowchips coming dancing up the battle for that second position with Emmy What a Lady. As they come to the half, out on top it is Lady Cobra. Lady Cobra bringing them to the half. 103 4/5, 103 4. Out on top, Lady Cobra, Emmy What a Lady in second. Cowchips coming dancing, still parked to the outside, having to go a long mile. Racing in that fourth position, it is Amos Hines with Bustic and Going Spy. And Sassy Boss down the backside, headed to the three-quarter pole. It's Lady Cobra, still parked to the outside. It is Cowchips coming dancing. You've got a battle as they go to the three-quarter pole. 136, 136. Out on top, Emmy. It is the Lady Cobra in second. Cowchips coming dancing. And Cowchips coming dancing once again to the outside. You've got a horse race. As they round the far turn, it's Cowchips coming dancing. And Lady Cobra, Emmy What a Lady. Want to make it a three-horse race off stride. And now gain it. It is a battle to the wire. Cowchips coming dancing. Lady Cobra and Emmy What a Lady. 207 2/5, 207 2 for the mile. And official results for the 13th. Number 1, Lady Cobra was second, will be placed third due to inside pylons. Number 2, Cow Chips Come a Dancin', your winner. Number 3, ME1 Lady was third, placed second. Number 4, Bustica and Going Spy was fourth, and the 5, Sassy Boss was fifth. Top down, 2P3, 1, 3P2, 4, 5 on the bottom. 32 and 3, 103 and 4, 136, 207 and 2 pits for the mile. And due to the placing there, if you watch the stretch drive, you can actually see that horse inside these pink pylons. And in the 14th race, we have a late scratch. Judges scratch in the 14th. It is going to be My Farmer's Daughter, going to be a scratch, lame. That will take us to a 3-horse field. True and Lovely Honor, Crystal Healer, Graceful Boom for the 14th. And the 14th, number 1, True and Lovely Honor, owned by Royal Farm, Roland Grinnell, Iowa, Royal Roland Trains, Jason Ludwig in the bike. 11 outings, 6 wins, 3 seconds, 1/3. Number 2, Crystal Healer, owned by Connie Roland Grinnell, Iowa, Dwayne Roland Trains and Drives. 9 outings with 2 seconds, 3/3. The 3, Graceful Boom, Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshtown, Iowa, Corey Larson Trains and Drives. 13 outings, 4 wins, 6 seconds, 1/3. And the 4, My Farmer's Daughter, is a scratch, late scratch, judges scratch, lame. And starter picking up a field of 3, True and Lovely Honor, Crystal Healer, and Graceful Boom. for race 14, 14th race. As around the far turn, make their way down for the 14th race of the afternoon. Picking up the pace. And here we go, off and Payson. Showing early speed is True and Lovely Honor. Through the middle is the 2 Crystal Healer, and to the outside is Graceful Boom. Out on top, it is Jason Ludwig in command with True and Lovely Honor. True and Lovely Honor out on top, racing in that second spot. It is Dwayne Rowland with Crystal Healer. Crystal Healer racing second. In third, it is Graceful Boom. Down the backside, headed to the quarter pole out on top, showing the way. It is True and Lovely Honor. 31 seconds, opening quarter, 31. Out on top, showing the way, it is True and Lovely Honor. Crystal Healer in second, Graceful Boom races third. As they round the far turn for the first time, it is Jason Ludwig out on the front end, showing the way with True and Lovely Honor. True and Lovely Honor opened it up by 10. Minute 4/5. Out on top, showing the way, it's True and Lovely Honor. True and Lovely Honor trying to distance them as they work on the 2, headed down the backside for the final time. It's True and Lovely Honor. In second, it is Dwayne Rowland with Crystal Healer. And here comes Graceful Boom at the 3/4 pole. 132 flat. True and Lovely Honor on cruise control. The race is on for second. Graceful Boom and a Crystal Healer. It's all Jason Ludwig with True and Lovely Honor. True and Lovely Honor making it look easy. It is True and Lovely Honor. Graceful Boom up to take over second. And third, Crystal Healer. 2 minutes, 1/5 for the mile for True and Lovely Honor. True and Lovely Honor picking up the win. Be 10th lifetime in 25 outings, 7th this year in 12 outings. True and Lovely Honor owned by Roland Barb, Roland, Grinnell, Iowa. Royal Roland trained, Jason Ludwig in the bike. They make 12 outings, 7 wins, 3 seconds and 1/3 for True and Lovely Honor. True and Lovely Honor is a max power Edward Grand Tree Car mare. Of course, it's Beauty and Honor, the familiar horse here in Iowa, Beauty and Honor. New lifetime mark, 2 minutes and 1/5. And picking up the win is True and Lovely Honor. Number 2, Crystal Healer was third, and the 3, Graceful Boom was second. Number 4, My Farmer's Daughter, Scratch. Top down, 1, 3, 2, scratch. 1, 3, 2, scratch. 2 minutes, 1/5, new lifetime mark for True and Lovely Honor. Up next going to be race number 15. 15 final race. It has brought us to the final race of the Iowa Sire Stakes. Field of 5, 1 driver change. Number 5, Minimax Golden Spy will be Royal Rollin'. Number 1, High on Rocky, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Jason Telford trains. Heidi Sainer in the bike. Has been out 11 times with 3 wins. Has won its last 3 starts at Humboldt. Number 2, 10-4 Cruiser, owned by Eldon Zimmerman, Elma, Iowa. Eldon Zimmerman trains and drives. 2 starts with 1 win. Last race at Humboldt was 6th. Number 3, Cobra Legacy, owned by Tony and Tyson, Paris, Tumble, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains. Rob Anderson in the bike. 13 outings, 2 wins, 5 seconds, and 4 thirds. Last race at Humboldt was 2nd. And the 4, M.E. Gold Digger, owned by Clayton Miller, Kinross, Iowa. Clayton Miller trains and drives. 8 outings with 1 third. Last race Humboldt was 4th. And the 5, Minimax Golden Spy, owned and trained by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Royal Rollin' in the bike. 13 outings with 1 second. That is your field of 5. 3-year-old Trot and Colts and Geldings to put a cap on our 2025 Iowa Sire Stakes. And our Sire Stakes is any Iowa stallion siring a mare that is in the program for your Iowa Sire Stakes. Here we do want to thank Deb Nicholson on the bugle for the call of the 15th final race of the afternoon. And a reminder, racing action tomorrow at 12:30 post time right here at the Wapello County Regional Fairgrounds. Put a cap on the 2025 racing season here in Iowa. Head starter Lisa Peters and driver Rick Peters calling for a field of 5 3-year-old trotting colts and geldings. Put a cap on the Iowa Sire Stakes here. Do want to thank everybody that is tuned in. Kenny taking care of the production. It's a warm one over there, Kenny. 85, bright sunshine with a southerly breeze. And just getting word from Kinnick Stadium, Iowa Hawkeyes 10, Indiana Hoosiers 7 for homecoming at Kinnick Stadium. Go Hawks. Head starter has called. Gate is rolling. Field of 5. High on Rocky. 10-4 Cruiser, Cobra Legacy, ME Gold Digger, and Mini Max Going Spy. All 5 on the gate. 3-year-old trotting colts and geldings. Picking up the trot. And here we go, off and trotting. It's Cobra Legacy through the middle, down to the inside, high on Rocky. It's Cobra Legacy and high on Rocky down to the inside. Out on top, showing the way it is high on Rocky and Cobra Legacy. Racing in that third position, it is 10-4 Cruiser. As they work off the 2 down the backside, headed to the quarter pole, it is Cobra Legacy and high on Rocky. Off stride, it is Mimi the Gold Digger. Mini Max Going Spy. As they go to the quarter. 31 1/5, 31 1. Cobra Legacy out on top, racing second. It is high on Rocky. In third, 10-4 Cruiser. Racing fourth is ME Gold Digger, and fifth, Mini Max Going Spy. Out on top, Cobra Legacy. Off stride is 10-4 Cruiser. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile, and on the front end, showing the way, it is Cobra Legacy. High on Rocky races second. In third is 10-4 Cruiser. 101 3/5, 101 3. Out on top, it's Cobra Legacy. Racing second is high on Rocky. In third, 10-4 Cruiser. In fourth is ME Gold Digger and Mini Max Going Spy. Off the 2 down the backside for the final time. Cobra Legacy out on top. High on Rocky races second. As they head to the 3-quarter pole, it's Cobra Legacy and high on Rocky. At the 3 quarters, it's Cobra Legacy. 133 1/5. Out on top, Cobra Legacy. In second, high on Rocky. 10-4 Cruiser races third. In fourth, ME Gold Digger. And racing fifth is Mini Max Going Spy. As they round the far turn, down the stretch they come. As they come to the wire, it is Cobra Legacy out on top. Cobra Legacy. Gotta bring him to the wire. Cobra Legacy picking up the win. 204 3/5. Third, 10-4 Cruiser. Fourth, Mini Max Going Spy. And fifth. That one's dedicated to my Aunt Carol Paris. Jockey was second. Number 2, 10-4 Cruiser was third. Number 3, Cobra Legacy, your winner. Number 4, Emmy Gold Digger, fourth. And the 5, Minimax Golden Spy was fifth. Top down, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5 on the bottom. 31 and 1, 101 and 3, 133 and 1, 204, 3 fifths for Cobra Legacy, New Lifetime Art, beating a 206 at Watch Here. 204, 3 fifths, and that will make 14 outings with 3 wins, 5 seconds, and 4 thirds for Cobra Legacy. The Southwick Cobra out of the Luz Legacy mare, the late Carol Paris, Tyson Paris breeders.